welcome you all here. We're doing a groundbreaking for a new park the town's building out here that Senator Welch was kind enough to fund for us.
Yay!
The town back in 2018, this property came up for sale, and they had the foresight to realize that this would be a good purchase for the town. I don't know if you guys know this, but the end of the field, that connects to the town garage site. So this connects the town garage site to the town offices. They weren't sure what they were going to do with it, but they went to the voters, and the voters agreed, and in 2019 the town purchased it for $150,000. And then, I forget when it was, they still weren't sure what they were going to do with it. And it was actually my wife's idea, Ann, to put a new park here. Thought that would be good for Derby. She's always the brain of any project that I've been involved in, it seems. She had the idea for the dog park, which then we were able to raise some money and win a contest and put that in. Without her, that would have never happened. She also does the light up the night parade. And then she had the idea for this, and the select board liked the idea, and the funding came up through Senator Welch. We applied for it, and we got it.
Bob asked me to say a couple words and to keep it under 2 minutes, so I will certainly try to keep it under 2 minutes, but it may be a little difficult. Again, it was Congressman Welch that generated this. Now Senator Welch, who's here to see the groundbreaking, and it's been great. Bob and I, for a while, I was like a sword in his side, trying to hammer on him when we can actually see work done on this. And this is a great day to see that we're finally, and I understand the week after July 4th, they're going to start breaking ground.
July 8th.
July 8th, and that will be with 4 pickleball courts, 1 tennis court, and 1 basketball court. So that's great. And as you can see, our group, SSDC, Senior Summer Day Camp, has grown since you were here 3 years ago. I believe now I have 175 people on my distribution list. They're very active. Our mission statement is to stay active, have fun, and make new friends. And I think we've done that. So there's only one other thing. I don't know how much time you'll have on your hands, but if you have a driver, would you have your driver take you out to Shattuck Hill? The town of Derby has just purchased a beautiful piece of land that is going to be preserved for one of the best views in Vermont. Wow. It's Shattuck Hill. You won't miss it. It'll take your breath away when you pull in there and take a look at it. So if you do have the time, we would greatly appreciate that. So again, thank you.
Well, you got quite a group here. I guess I'll start up by saying, when Derby speaks, Washington listens. All right. You know, I'm pretty excited about this. I really am. You know, when I was here last time and I met many of you that were doing pickleball, I was just thinking how meaningful it is for us at every stage in our life to have 2 things. One is physical activity. It really makes a day. It really makes a difference. And the other is relationships, friends. And I think it matters more as we get older, even than when we're younger. You know, we've got a lot on our mind. We're paying attention, raising the kids. We're trying to figure out how to pay the bills. We're working hard on our career, whatever that is. And it's kind of along the way, you're interacting with your family and you're focused. And then, if we're lucky, our kids are doing well. And we've got to figure out what to do. and you know, as one of the great poets said, the last of life for which the first was made. And it's a moment where it's not just folks playing pickleball here, but those friendships, you have it with one another, this organized league. But this park is going to have kids playing basketball. It's going to have folks playing tennis. It's going to have folks jogging around on the path. And, you know, it's like in Derby, it's a commitment to Derby's future. And this is going to benefit generations of folks from Derby. And it's going to merely make an impact on many generations all at once in Derby. So there'll be people at different stages of their life who will remember this. Like I remember Forest Park. Where's my friend from Springfield, from Holy Name? Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, so when I was a boy, we would go to Forest Park and play games, and there'd be a lot of adults there playing softball, and we didn't have pickleball then, and we didn't have Al, so it wouldn't matter. But, you know, another point that is meaningful to me, you know, what politics is about, I'm your U.S. Senator, of course, but politics is about just trying to build relationships and find ways where we can work things out that have to be discussed, that have to be resolved, where we have different points of view. And a lot of our ability to do that is when we trust one another. We may not agree necessarily with one another. Like if we went around here, there'd be lots of different views about any issue I raised. But where you interact, and this is something special in rural areas, especially in Vermont, and you get to see that, hey, I don't agree with this person, but boy, they've got, I admire them, I respect them, I see how they treat their partner, I see how they treat their kids, I see how they invest themselves in trying to make the community better. I mean, that's what I think makes us feel better each day, right? We get up and take a step forward, and no matter what the problems are, you kind of can look forward to seeing your friends right here at the next pickleball game. That really, really matters. And it's not just that it matters to us physically, that we're fit, or emotionally because we're interacting. It's really about a commitment to the community and doing each of our parts to make Derby the best it can possibly be. So I you know, have a partiality, I gotta say, to rural Vermont, to rural values. And when I see this kind of leadership, you know, this is a man who apparently had the wisdom to marry a very smart woman. And he understands the right answer is always yes.
Yes, dear.
And then Al, all the work you've done. And look at this turnout today and the excitement about having, we're going to do the groundbreaking today, but the real work is going to begin very, very soon.
Right.
And you're going to be having a great time out here doing pickleball, but you're going to have a great time seeing kids playing basketball, seeing kids use the track, and you're a part of the future of Derby. And I feel very blessed to have a job where, in a small way, I can be helpful by bringing back some of your tax dollars that go to Washington and have them come right back here to Derby. To build a facility that will last for generations. So congratulations to Derby, and let the pickleball begin.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Shall we go do the official groundbreaking
All right.
on the new field?